New this morning in Holyoke, a man fleeing from police late last night after being given an eviction notice, discarding an illegal gun in the process. Holyoke police officers responded to 462 Maple Street following reports that someone from the Hampden County Sheriff's Department served the suspect an eviction notice. According to Holyoke police, the sheriff's presence startled the suspect, who ran from the house. After a brief investigation, detectives found a ghost gun with a magazine capable of holding 30 rounds, which at the time was holding 18 rounds. This morning, the suspect remains at large as police continue investigating.